forward, ladies and gentlemen, comes to us from Philadelphia. This is one of those terrific stories that comedians, I don't know if you know, nationwide, they hear about this club. And it's actually been said in the press, it's uniquely intelligent audiences that has made this the best club in the country. We may have to ask some of you to leave. So what happens is all these terrific comedians say, oh, I've got to play this place. They make the trip up here to play because the audiences are so terrific. What I'm saying is, don't fuck this up for me. This guy has been here many times and has torn the place apart every time, and we love him dearly. Let's welcome Mr. Alex Grubard.
Hello! So I work for a living, if you call what I do living. I work in a private art gallery serving coffee to the 1%. And I noticed something about the 1%. You know what they all get with their coffee? Spit. I spit in their coffee. Not every time, just exactly 99% of the time. I don't have any money! I'm paying for fast food using dead leaves. I don't have any money! The first job I ever had was at a place here in Massachusetts called American Video Store. If you've never worked in a video store before, you never will. That is a lost trade. It's like being an alchemist or something. It's too bad. That was the best job in the world. There was only one rule. Do not laugh at anyone's face when they write the porno. Hardest rule in the world to follow. I laughed so hard, I will never forget the name of the first porno I ever rented to somebody. It was Booty Duty 3. If I wrote that movie, the first scene would have been a police chief leaning on a desk, yelling at a Detective Johnson. You're on booty duty. Now don't let what happened the last 2 times happen again. It's hard to find any cop in this town. My favorite title in American Video, though, had to be Crack Attack. Oh, come on, guys. Crack Attack is what happens when there's no one on booty duty. It's a big issue. I have all these jobs. You know, I actually take college courses right now in Philadelphia because being a comedian is like being self-unemployed. I don't have any money! I've been paying the rent using multicolored rubber band balls. I don't have any money! It's terrible, though. I don't know. I was walking through campus the other day. This guy stopped me, a stranger. He asked, "Do you believe in a higher power?" I said, "Yes, I totally believe in exponents." I don't understand them. They work in mysterious ways. But I have faith. I am a terrible math student. Terrible. They used to give me word problems as a kid. I wouldn't even understand that they were math. I would just end up reading them like they were stories. They're so dramatic. Alice has 5 apples. Alice gives 2 apples to Bobby. How many apples does Alice have now? Or you'd be like, how many apples do any of us have? What do apples represent? Oh, I bet it's love. That's what I think. Love? Turns out it was 3! Who knew? My classmates are all super good at math, though. They're always coming up to me like, "Oh, Alex, your age is clearly greater than 21. Would you buy me beer?" And I always tell them, "No, I am not going to buy you beer. Let me teach you how to distill gin." Remember, if you give a kid a beer, he's going to be drunk for an hour. But if you teach a kid how to distill gin, they'll be dead by 8 a.m. I have a very serious drinking problem. I'm rude. Very serious. You guys know the phrase an Irish goodbye? It's where you're at a party and you get really drunk and then you leave without saying goodbye. And I don't do that. I do what I call the Jewish goodbye, which is when I'll be at a party and I'll get really drunk and then I'll say goodbye to every single person at the party. And then I stay. That's the rudest thing you can do to anybody. Hey, I do not want to be here at this party, but I have nowhere to go. I don't have any money. I'm paying for dark beer using light beer. I don't have any money. Did anybody hear of a birthday within the past year? There's one lady, at least two. Everyone else is off the grid. Hey, I'm with you guys. I'm a drifter, you know. I hitchhiked here with Amanda and Sam or something. Funny thing happened on the way to the club. I'm with you though. Seriously, I was hitting like the Patriot Act. You know, they re-upped the Patriot Act for another 5 years. I was hitting the rhetoric they would spout out about it. Oh, if you're not doing anything wrong, then you've got nothing to worry about. Hey, I'm not doing anything wrong, but I'm doing things that are illegal. Like, I have seen every episode of Boardwalk Empire, but I do not own HBO. Don't tell anyone that. Don't tell anybody. The point is, I have a birthday. I actually have the same birthday as my mom, different year. It's true, I was born on my mom's birthday. And growing up, my mom would always tell me, "Oh, Alex, you were the best birthday present I ever got." Which is really sweet. So now I never get her anything. What am I going to get her, a Beatles album? It's not a son! Frankly, I can't afford either. I don't have any money! I'm paying for bus tickets using stolen dandelions. I don't have any money! I do have a great family, though, a great big family. I'm an uncle, I have a niece and a nephew. I actually did not meet my niece until she was 2 years old, because time flies when you adopt. And my niece came to visit me a little while ago, and I used to live in New York City, and she was potty training at the time, and she took a shit right in the middle of Rockefeller Concourse, because she knows what the Rockefellers did. She was right. I dropped trowel and took a shit right next to her. Civil disobedience, people! I have a lot of friends, though. You know, they say the only way to have a friend is to be one, and I think the only way to have a friend is to join Facebook. That's what I think. I saw a friend's Facebook page the other day, and on his Facebook page, I read it, and it was like, favorite movies: The Godfather, Goodfellas, Scarface, Bambi. Favorite music: T.I., Common, Wu-Tang Clan, Billy Joel. Favorite books: ha ha ha, what are these? Do magazines count? The Bible. Hey, you guys know what you call a Jew that doesn't have any money? Atheist. I don't have any money! I have to pay for my taxes with my used up freedoms. I'm Alex Grubard, guys. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Thank you very much, Alex. We have two people